Heyo everybody and welcome back to DRG. Today we are playing the new update, or at least the new modifier for DRG. So we're getting closer and closer to Rogue Core actually releasing, and so as part of that, DRG or Ghost Ship Games has released a new modifier, which is a Corestone infection modifier in this game, or at least I think it's Corestone corruption. Or core corruption. And today we're going to be playing it. I mean, this is kind of something that I'm excited for. I did at least enjoy some of Core Spawn, or Corestone. After a little bit, it started becoming, I don't want to play this thing anymore. So, let's see what the hell is actually going to happen in this mission. I'm excited for it. I have no idea what's going to happen. We could get a little bit of a spoiler by going into the Miner's Manual and going into the Bestiary to see if there's new Corestone. That's something that we can go check. Because I don't know if, well, considering we only have one core spawn, we don't have any new enemies. Which is a bit of a shame, but, like, doesn't matter. I don't think so. So it has been a very long time since I've actually recorded something. The big long project is still on the way, it's just I've gotten sidetracked by putting 150 hours into Wrath of the Righteous. It's a CRPG made by Owlcat Games, it's called Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. It was a tabletop module, or tabletop campaign, what the hell was that? I think that was just a glow from whatever the hell. That's a Nemesis. That's not a fun thing. Oh, God. Oh, Nemesis is dead, actually. We landed on Nemesis. That's good. So, it was a tabletop RPG before it became a CRPG, which is just a computer RPG. And it was... I've played a little bit of it. I think it's the only Pathfinder, like, approved Mythic campaign. And I've played a little bit of it. I haven't made it past the first act in, like, real world. I mean, of course, I'm, like, in Act 5 or whatever, which there's only 5 acts in Wrath of the Righteous. I think in the normal, like, Paizo stuff or, you know, tabletop RPG, there is actually, you know, 6 books, which is 6 acts. But for some reason, that didn't translate into the actual game. I don't understand. I don't care. I've been playing a full-on, just a normal wizard the entire time, and that's been fun. So that's mostly what I've been doing for the past little bit. I'm trying to get the thing done, but again, I haven't been playing that game for a while, and I'm not going to spoil what game it is. Eventually, a 7-hour video will just drop on the channel, and it'll be a good time. And the other thing that I have been, so struggling with is my sleep schedule. For some reason, I just, like, legitimately haven't been sleeping. Just absolutely no sleep whatsoever. I will be going for, like, 36 hours without sleep. It's not fun, dude. It is about 0% of I love it, and man, I need some help. I need to, like, see a doctor about my sleep schedule and all that. It has just not been the best of times for my life. Of course, I haven't really been doing anything because A, my brother's been up most of the time, so I don't really have a chance to there's a bunch of bugs coming in for me. I haven't had really much time to record and all that whenever I'm, like, super tired, or whenever I am, like, in the midst of, like, I'm not tired, but it's daytime and my brother's awake. It's whatever. It'll be... There's no lights on in this place, so I'm just gonna get hit by this guy. Talker, why do you have to exist? There he is. Get out of here! Okay, well, he's still alive, but that's, like, less of an issue. Can you go away? Thank you. Alright, where is my turrets? Oh, my turrets are over there. The turrets provide at least a minimum amount of light. So I don't have to, you know, wait for my flares to come back at any point in time. So that's really the only two things that has been happening. I mean, there's like some minute details, like we started playing Nobody Saves the World together. We've been playing Far Far West together. There might be some Far Far West like stuff on this channel. I personally, I don't know whatever it is, but I always look at these games and I'm like, is this game a good thing to like put on the channel and record? Does it have good content? Does it do whatever? And the answer is, it's weird. Like, DRG, I feel like, has a... I don't know, maybe it's because DRG has spoiled me, or maybe because my brain can't stop thinking in, like, DRG terms. This has a lot of variety per mission. Of course, I, got tired of it at some point, which is why, not a lot of videos have been coming out recently. But, like, Far Far West, at the current moment, doesn't really have that much build variety. I think that's the main thing, is there needs to be a lot of build variety for me to consider something being worth it to... I'm just gonna get grabbed by him. It's fine. I think I get... Oh my god, this fucking crystal just did a bunch of damage to me. Okay, hello, everybody. What was that? Dude, Oh, it's a freaking Trijaw, dude. I couldn't see him past the freaking crystal, dude. I haven't played this game in a very long time. Let me just, That is kinda awful. I might be going down here. Especially since I don't have a power attack. You know, we're happy. We're just a little bit happy. It's something else, dude. Did I get HP from that? I definitely did. Alright, well, we can just get a resupply here very soon. So it doesn't really matter that I don't have HP. Can we please reload? So yeah, I've been thinking about doing some Far Far West, but it's just the... I don't know for whatever reason if I want to do Far Far West. I mean, as much as I think Far Far West is a very good game, also I never turned off any of the fans around here. I just turned that all the way on. Okay, we're currently gaming. As much as I would like to do Far Far West, I think that game has a lot of problems at the moment for, like, variety's sake. The maps, as beautiful as they are and as interesting as they are, there is not a lot of variety once you actually finish playing one of the maps, like, to completion. Like, you spent, your first mission in there was a billion hours or whatever, like, an actual hour or two, and you found everything that the map has to offer. That's done. The map, you've explored everything on the map. You've done the secret, you've done, like, all the graves, you've done all that. There is now, like, no real reason to go do anything else on that map for whatever reason. So that's, like, my main issue. Another issue that I have mildly with it is, the enemy variety, but they did address some of the enemy variety, at least a little bit. They added a few more enemies since the demo, which is great. I love that. That is fantastic. It's still a thing of I'm probably not going to be playing a whole lot of it on the channel, which is fine. What the hell is that? Is that Corestone?
I was born ready.
What was that, dude? Everybody heard that, like, that big crunching sound. I know Corestone's off in that direction, by the way. I'm mostly just, like, terrified of it and don't really want to do that. Like, it is... Man, I'm scared of that shit. Alright, please. I'm desperately scared of what the hell's gonna happen whenever I walk into that Corestone room and all hell breaks loose. I mean, it's gonna be fun regardless of what actually happens. You know what? Let's go do it. We have a resupply. We need to put up some nitra, and let's, I actually need to go to the bathroom. It's the fun fact of whenever you wake up... I woke up super late today. I actually had a full night's sleep for once in my life. Unfortunately... is that? Okay, that's the actual noise of the whatever it is, of the pipes or the pump jack or whatever. But it's the fun thing of when you wake up and finally decide to eat something, and your body's just like, okay, let's get all the digestive systems working in order, and now you need to go to the bathroom. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Kind of good. So I'm going to pause real quick, and we are going to enjoy this in probably like 10 minutes for me or something. I don't know. We'll find out. This is only a problem because I eat the first meal of the day right before I start recording, and that is the only reason why it's a problem. Alright, what the hell is happening? That ain't right. That 100% is not right. Alright, well, we're gonna have some hell to deal with, aren't we? This is gonna be fun. I can't believe that one of the last videos I made on DRG is MCR updating the Corestone event, and then DRG, or Ghost Ship Games, updating the Corestone event as well. What the fuck is this, dude? Oh my god, they're here. Okay, that's a little bit greater Corestone. Okay, well, I'm gonna call down a resupply because I'm gonna need it. Like, absolutely gonna need it. Okay, so what the hell is happening here? Probably a lot of Corestone spawn. Okay, so we need to break this open. I don't have a lot of things to break this open, don't I? Mostly because I have to... this is empty. Can we... like... everybody agrees that that was empty, right? Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, so you break open that, and then you shoot this guy. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Wait, are those, like, greater core spawn, or what's happening with those guys? I need to not stand anywhere near here. Holy... Please, you have one shot left. Alright. Reload these guys, get a resupply. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, grab a resupply because you need more spinning deaths and more whatever the hell it is. Alright, where is this guy? Building. This guy's building all the way back here in actual hell. That is unfortunate for me. Yeah, what the hell is this, dude? Yeah, I know that you're hitting me on behind me. Like, what the fuck is this? There's nothing in there. It just takes a while to open because fuck you. Get me out of here, dude. Get me the hell out of here. I don't want to ever be on that side ever again. And I know I'm absolutely gonna have to be over on that side. Bosco, can you, like, deal damage to it so I don't have to? You? I don't know how I feel about this, to be perfectly honest with you. I feel like this is exactly the same as Corestone, only a bit more wild. It is... I don't know, man. It feels exactly the same. Like, there's no actual difference here to normal Corestone. Like, it still doesn't have a ranged attack. So that means I can still cheese the shit out of it by playing fucking Gunner. So... Who is this for? Like, legitimately, what is this update for, and why does it exist? It's just adding another kind of boring Corestone fight into the mission, only you're getting a multiplier on your shit. Like, I don't understand what this is about. Yeah, no, I'm mostly negative about it because it's just Corestone fight. They just updated the visuals of Corestone, that's it. Unless that there's, like, an extra bit to this. Is that it? You don't even get the Corestone. Okay, well, like... what the fuck is the point? Like, genuinely, what the fuck is the point of this? I'm sorry to be, like, overly negative about this, but, like... this isn't, like... Okay, so we now have 2 shit Corestone fights. Because they don't have ranged attacks. So you can cheese them regardless of what it is. Maybe that room right there is designed to, like, make it so that you can't put zip lines on, but it doesn't change anything. Alright, Ghost Ship Games. Thank you for not adding anything. This is, like... I wanted to know if this was made by Ghost Ship Games or if this was made by Invisible Walls. Like, I genuinely want to know which of the two it was, because if it was made by Invisible Walls, good. Like, you know, I can be more forgiving about it. But if it was made by Ghost Ship Games, then, like, what the hell are they doing? And I understand that they're also, you know, they're making Rogue Core, which they have enemies from Rogue Core. They can port in enemies from Rogue Core to this game and make it a neat event. They have Scorchers from Rogue Core. We've seen Scorchers. Those are the ranged enemies. Adding those into that event would make that event a lot better, and I would be a lot more forgiving. Maybe I just didn't see the entirety of the event. Maybe not. But it just seems like kind of a, like, nothing burger event. Like, yeah, it's cool the first time I play it, but it's not going to be cool, like, this, you know, 25th time I play it. It's going to be, you know, fairly nothing by that time. It's just weird. Alright. Well, that was something else. At least I get to see the hazard modifier of this, because if it's, like, a massive hazard modifier, like, I'm expecting it to be, you know, 20%. It could also be not 20%, and like the other one that forces you to do it, the, oh, what is it? Lithophage is 40%, or 50, no. Lithophage is 50, so it might be 50, because it forces you to do it before you, you can leave, because it said neutralize the Corestone, so I just assume I can't leave until I do it. What a weird time this is. So another thing I've been deep diving into recently is Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire 2 has been a very fun game as of recent, and I've been playing on the beta build a lot. And, dear lord, is the jump from, what is it, Ascension 7 to Ascension 8, 9, and 10 is absolutely massive. It feels like the game finally, like, takes off the kid gloves and just straight up sucker punches you in the face. Excuse me, why is there so many swarmers? Can we talk about this? Hello? What, like, I finished the swarm a while ago, brother. Why are you guys still here? But, so, for those of you guys who don't know what Slay the Spire is and how the Ascension works, Ascension is basically when you beat a... So, like, in DRG, whenever I beat a mission in DRG, it then unlocks the next difficulty, is what it does. Only, you know, there is 10 difficulties in this game, and they each get progressively harder and harder and harder. And what Ascension 8, 9, and 10 are, is 8 is all enemies get a little bit more HP, which is, you know, who cares about it? It just means that you get a little bit tighter of builds that need to, like, do, you know, damage a little bit quicker. 9 is all enemies deal more damage. This could be as simple as they deal 1 more damage, they deal 3 more damage on this attack, or they get an entire, like, this multi-attack that hits for 4 times 3 is now hitting 4 times 4, or something, which is a massive change. And that's a big difference for difficulty spikes. And then Ascension 10 is just, you get to fight... Okay? You get to fight, 2 enemies, or 2 bosses at the end of Act 3 instead of 1 boss at the end of Act 3. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw that acid spitter and just, like, didn't even think about it. Or I did think about it, I just, like, stopped Listen, man, my brain's not working all 100%. Alright, blame the sleep deprivation or whatever. Do I not have a... I don't know where he is. I'm just assuming he's up there. There he is. Get out of here. Okay. Now I have to think about what I'm titling this video, because previously I was going to title this video of "This update is insane," or, you know, some bullshit like that. And now I'm like genuinely disappointed. I mean, to be honest, I got my expectations way higher than what they should have been. Like, I was expecting the Corestone event to be any different from normal, which is, you know, I'm sorry that I had the bare minimum expectations, and that kind of flatlined, because it was just normal Corestone with no changes. Just, like, it got a slight facelift, and that's it. So, I don't know, man. It's something I'm gonna have to think about what I'm titling the video. But anyway, I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. Mostly I've been playing it with the relationship, because the relationship has also been deep diving into it, and that has been really fun. However, I am not a person that enjoys... it's not necessarily losing 100% of the time, or, like, a lot of the time. It's more of... it's just, like... because we're not the best players in the game, alright? How it works is that the Ascensions, once you get to Ascension 10, even the best players in the game don't have, like, 60% win rates or, you know, 70% run rates. They have, like, closer to that. They have 60%, 70%, they don't have 100%. Because it's genuinely just a hard game. And we are not the best players in the game, of course, so our win rates when we get into, you know, that high of Ascension is going to be, you know, it's fucking... oh, fuck. Luckily, we have a stun. Like, absolute stun. Alright. I'm just gonna go get a resupply. So our win rates are probably like 30%. Maybe even lower on Ascension 9 or 7, 8, 9 are like that. So we've basically just gone to doing the daily all the time. And you know what? The daily has been very fun every single time. Usually we do beat the daily because it's not on Ascension 10 or Ascension, you know, 8, 9 and whatever. It's just, it's been fun doing it that way. But I will say I have been getting very tired of always playing on the high difficulties. And we did actually beat Ascension 10, and now I'm like, okay, we have done it. We don't need to play it that much. And then my brother's like, hey, can we play some Slay the Spire? And now I need to do the entire Ascension climb with him. And note, I have not played Slay the Spire 2 single player pretty much at all. I have not been touching that single player, because I've been finding a lot more fun playing with other people. Of course, I think Slay the Spire is balanced around single-player first, multiplayer second. Though they have been doing some changes to make the game more balanced, or, like, some more interactions across multiplayer. Like, they just buffed Gold Axe, which Gold Axe is a colorless card, which means any class can get a hold of it. And what it does is, per card played, this card gets 1 more damage per card played. That is a lot of Praetorians and all that. That is kind of that's a little bit insane. And they just changed it so that it works in multiplayer. So now what it does, because usually it was, when you play a card, this card gets 1 more damage. And they just changed it so this card gets 1 more damage for every card played in the match. So if there's 4 players, and they each play a card, it now does, instead of it doing 4 damage, it now does, or instead of doing 1 damage because you played the card, it now does 4 damage. Which is, that's a very good change. That is a massive buff to Gold Axe, and I have a feeling that Gold Axe is going to be being seen a lot, or taken a lot more when you see it in a shop or something like that. and I'm going to enjoy that. Maybe I can do some Slay the Spire 2 content. You ever think about that? Not really. I don't think about doing Slay the Spire 2 content, though that is something that I can absolutely start doing. I'm not the best player, and I definitely don't have a lot of experience. Why didn't I just cast that whenever I started this? I knew that there was, like, a bunch of swarmers coming after me. I just decided not to. You know, it has been good playing DRG again, and just getting a lot of things, like, just talking, and getting a lot of things, like, off my chest and all that. It has been a fantastic time. Maybe that's why I've been not sleeping a bunch, or, you know, being mildly depressed all the time. Maybe it's because I just stopped having my outlet, my therapy sessions with everybody. That is something that probably could happen. Anyway, that was the Corestone event. I want to know all of your opinions on it. I'm sorry if I was overly negative and people, like, have a thought process about it, or, you know, get their opinions changed about it. But I genuinely want to know what everybody's thoughts are about this, because my opinion is, why was this added? This doesn't add anything to the actual Corestone event, because it's just the Corestone event a second. It's 40%? Holy... Okay, so yeah, it is a lot. So it is worth it to go into it, because it's a nothing burger mutator as well. Okay. Anyway, you all have a wonderful night. I hope to see you all again whenever I upload my next video. Who knows when. Probably actually soon, since I'm enjoying this.